So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Højlund. He's through, now is he in? And here's Eriksson. And Eriksson! An early chance there, first of the game.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Driving on and making good progress. Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Gurzeta. Now there's a big chance! Mazraoui getting this one clear. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Eriksson. Threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ugarte. Gurzeta. Chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Heaven. And it's Eriksson. And Dalot. Gurzeta. Heaven. Bruno Fernandes. Garnacho. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ugarte. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's intervened well there. He's looking wide. And they've got a throw. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Garnacho. Oh, it's a searing run, he is a man on a mission. Looks for the finish. Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
The goal scorer after 33 minutes is number 8.
And with that, the end. What an ending. How about that?
Well, I think, Peter, we've again been reminded...
భరత్ రెడీ చేసేసావు భరత్? ఓకే.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gets his pass away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Valverde does well to get it back. That is ended up in no man's land. That looks a decent ball. And here's Guruzeta. Garnacho gets across to intercept that. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all... And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Caicedo. Now this could be a... There's the hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
India are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Gurzetta. Messi. He's found a way past. Gurzetta. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. Still goalless at the moment. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Cleared away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, super find. Now it's Oyarzabal. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Oyarzabal. And he's being shifted off it. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's... And the shot! That has been knocked clear. Fagioli. Fagioli has got himself a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that's an inviting ball. Works it forward. Driving forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a nicely measured pass. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to clear it. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he was quick to react. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Donnarumma comes out and deals with it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's gone back to the keeper. Urzeta. In with the challenge. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
making their way
goalless.
home on public transportation today.
Some first half
Please watch the
thoughts?
screen.
Well,
The train
there's one
departure
standout,
times from
Peter,
all
that
local
needs
major
improving,
stations.
and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, both sides.
Hits one! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there's the clearance. Jimenez. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now, that's well seen, too.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Garnacho spots it and intercepts. Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Good spot, he's seen the run. Akanji goes on a run down the left wing. India still this single goal behind. Looking tidy in possession here. Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted.
The attendance
Just
for this
about up
match
to the hour
was
now.
71,649.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Just the keeper to beat! Now the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Decent hit! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he can clear it away. That's a throw. Oh, they could be caught out here. Out of play for a goal kick. The message is clear, none shall pass. Look at the space here. He has found a way through. Caicedo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that pass isn't the best.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's through, now is he in?
India are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
Oh, that's fabulous. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, great chance. Your impression so far, Jim?
India are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition.
Fagioli! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fagioli clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. He's had a hit! And that would have been game, set and match.
Robertson was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And that's been won straight back. Robertson gets flagged offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Garnacho. More and more pressure on the ball here. And he's gone looking for safety. Urzeta. Out to the left it goes. Oh, perfectly measured that.
India really aren't...
And he'll shoot here! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Fagioli. India are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. India have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
It's a really well-measured ball. Out for a throw. And he's managed to get free. Son Heung-min. Bit too much weight on the pass. They've got a corner here. Madrid have their second corner now. Messi goes short.
There will be 3 minutes
India
at a time.
are looking to go forward now. Oh, great ball! There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid have their third corner. Messi plays it short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It'll be a throw-in. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's Valverde. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? India may have thrown this away at the death. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what... The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
We have already started here.
Now that's well seen too.
Could move up a gear here.
Driving on and making good progress. Driving forward. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders, and he can pass and...
That could spell trouble. That's a little off target. And no, that was never going to make it.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Pretty robust defending.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Kuruzeta.
No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively.
Taken back almost at once. Kuruzeta. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
And this is a great chance to take a lead.
Great chance here from position A1. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the ball's a good one. Kuruzeta! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh dear, less said about that pass, the better. So it is still 0-0. And he was quick to react. Kuruzeta. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's the throw. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's got away. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, just skipping chance! What a big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Gets into some space. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Nketiah. So what can they make of this? And he's managed to get free. Has a goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
That's really well manoeuvred. That has ended up in no man's land. That'll be a throw. Gurzeta. Nketiah. No, again there's no way through. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
India are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
2 added minutes has been
That's
indicated.
an excellent interception. Gurzeta. He has found a way through. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of
And a
what
quick
we've seen,
reminder today
they're
to
worth
please
their lead.
make all
There was
deductibles
genuine
located
intensity
by the
and
entrance
purpose
gates.
behind
Thank you
what they
very
brought to
much
the
for your
game. I think
cooperation.
they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
India leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Shot a goal! And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. India have it. Guruzeta! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Now it's Nketiah. Guruzeta. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets his pass away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's a goal kick. Still just a single goal between the sides. That pass has been well intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. It's
The
Neymar!
attendance for this match was
Decent enough try.
A more than
71,649.
decent attempt, Peter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Nketiah. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the shot!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, terrible pass. Guruzeta. Great hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Guruzeta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
India have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Guruzeta! Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nketiah goes on a run down the left wing. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Nketiah. And he's managed to get rid. And he's intervened well there. Guruzeta. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. pass isn't the best. India still ahead by the game's only goal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. Guruzeta! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
India could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them.
Chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's a throw. Guruzeta. Guruzeta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, important interception. And the referee brings it to a close. India pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So that's got things underway. Gets a good foot in there. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. It's Modric! And the ball's come loose here. There's the shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And he has been fouled there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Garnacho. Jimenez cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had it nicked away. Decent hit! Gonzalez. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Gonzalez. And he's managed to get free. That pass has been well intercepted. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, he's found... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Garnacho. Oh, can he get onto this? That looks a cracking ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Gonzalez looks for the finish. That was superb goalkeeping.
Gonzalez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So what can they make of this? And that has put paid to that. And he was quick to react. And here's Guruzeta. Son Heung-min does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's a good run down the right. Oh, that's nice. Modric. Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the ball... Oh, no, what has happened here? Real chance! And they've got rid. Guruzeta. Fires from distance. And that's gone loose. And that has left him in a heap. And now they can clear their lines. And claimed it back swiftly. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Neymar. And he's let fly! Son Heung-min! Oh, within an inch or two.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
And that is wildly off target.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
And they're quick to get it back. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Galatasaray have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not be about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, they could break here. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Out for a throw. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Driving forward. Messi does really well to win the ball there. That's a shade optimistic.
Galatasaray have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Shapes to shoot. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Son Heung-min! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
The attendance for this match
Your
was
impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Galatasaray choosing to make the first change.
Coming on to replace him is number 19, Pablo Sarabia.
It's a pretty loose pass. Calvert-Lewin. Can he put it away? And he's straight offside. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pablo Sarabia. And there's green grass ahead of him. He rises! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Son Heung-min is offering a wry smile there.
It's a throw-in. Son Heung-min. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, played right into his path. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Galatasaray with the corner, there first. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. There's the hit! Now who's going to be first? And it's come back out to him. It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Galatasaray are doing... Pablo Sarabia! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Galatasaray find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that.
Oh, what has happened here? Messi picks it up from the goal kick.
India are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And he thumps it clear. Interesting ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Fagioli. Mauro Icardi. Now Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Backward it goes, and Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
4 added minutes has been
Tries
indicated.
a shot! Akanji. Jimenez. There will be 4 extra minutes. Can he get onto this? He is through here! And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable,